Good afternoon, everybody. We are chopping sideways, and I think we are going to continue to do so. Our range is pretty much from here. Oop, don't want that. Let's undo that. Oop, there we go. So you have a downtrend on your chart right here. I'll highlight it nice and big. Okay, perfect. And while we're below the downtrend, we have a range on our chart. And that range goes from about the reclaim around 7,600, maybe like 7,620 to about 7,500, which is the low of the FOMC candle. Recall, I think that the plan was we would pop and then retest this low and then go. We can also take this low out one more time, and that doesn't really hurt. So be aware of that. If we're going to take out that low again, it's not really a big deal. But yeah, what you're going to do is you are going to man, guys, I'm going to repeat myself from last week because we haven't done a lot, right? As we come down here, I don't think the knife catch is the play. I think letting it figure out with knife catch is the play. And we have a super nice tight range here at 7,560. So you can play a reclaim of 7,560 for the entirety of the breakout, right? So the downtrend's all the way up here, but you don't have to wait for a 7,600 reclaim. If we make it down here and sweep this low, play a reclaim of 7,560. This is the play right here. So if it gives you this, play 7,560 reclaim to take it up higher. That's what you're going to do. If it doesn't test this low anymore, you're going to just have to play the breakout at 7620. Okay. So listen to me one more time. Two different bull plans. They do the same thing. First one, if we don't swipe out this low, you have to play the breakout of the downtrend. If we do swipe out this low, you're going to play the reclaim of 7560. I prefer that one because it's easier to play. Also, remember, if we sweep out this FOMC candle, it's not the end of the world. But what you're going to do is mark this area on your chart. This is an important area. Mark out 7560 and play a reclaim of it if we sweep the low. Easy peasy. Bitcoin's probably going to do the exact same thing. It's probably going to pop one more time, and then it's probably going to take the bottom of the range, honestly. It just looks like we're range building. It's not fun, but this is how it goes, right? So it's like do, right? So we got probably another couple days of this. So don't despair. It is what it is, guys. Riot and Mara are both up, not as much as they were at open. It is what it is. Like, I don't know. They pop, they pull back, they pop, they pull back. They're high beta. Lots of fun. We're all having fun here. AMD, I sold at open. I'm into just the last bit of my trade. I sold it at 550. That being said, I am not going to add AMD unless they give me a re-entry down here. For my high time frame shares, I'm holding them till 800. So check this out. If it comes down to 520, you take that as an entry. If it doesn't come down to 520, you just hold till 800 on the high time frame shares. But I'm out of AMD leverage. Got a nice opening candle to sell into as well. Coins mirroring Bitcoin, nothing fun there. I'm in Upstart Leaps. Yeah, I don't know. The reason I got Leaps is because sooner or later this range is going to break to the upside, in my opinion. But we don't know how long this thing is going to go for, right? So we need lots of time. People ask me questions, so many questions today. So we're going to talk about these questions. Meta, am I going to cut Meta? No, because we're above the swing low. That being said, I can't really tell you guys how low it dips before it goes. I just can tell you right up here that we want this reclaim to stick, meaning we want it to get above this gap up, right? So this can be pushed indefinitely into the future until we get above that gap up. So if you want to cut Meta, it's up to you. If you want to hold Meta like I am, that's up to you too. I wouldn't hold it with leverage till we get above that gap up because there's no signs that this part is over. But I have time on all these things. Somebody asked Netflix, what is your rationale after breaking the swing low for wanting to hold? I'm going to explain to you exactly why I'm holding. First and foremost, I know for a fact that this will backtest, right? And then you're like, well, why didn't you just wait for this capitulation? Because I didn't know I was going to capitulate. Of course not. Now, how does that change the calculus? You're like, well, are you changing your opinion midstream? No, I'm not changing my opinion midstream. Let me tell you exactly what I was going to do. If this held right here when I bought, I was going to not trim at all. And when this high was taken, I was going to buy this as a higher low right here. That was my plan. Since we took this swing low out and I'm expecting a bounce here, now what I'm expecting is to sell right here a big partial as we back test this breakdown And then instead of doing what I just described to you, I will re-add down here, right? It's going to change the wave structure. When we make a new low, it changes the wave structure, but it doesn't mean that I am not confident in the upside target. It just means I didn't get in at the ideal time, and it's fine. That's why I bought leaps, guys. I have calls until February, and they're at the money. February next year, and they're at the money. So that's how I adapt. It's not. Do I think there is no scenario where I don't think Netflix is going to go up high time frame? How about that? Let me say it that way. What I'm doing is finagling with the entry. Was my entry at 76 good? No, obviously it's at 72, and it's probably going to go to 69. Do I care? No, I don't care. It just changes how I play the calculus, just like how AMD changed how I played the calculus. Because yesterday did because we did this sort of thing, then it changed the calculus of wanting to sell that pop, right? If we didn't do that sort of thing, then I would have just held through here to 800 and then bought the first higher low. You see, like I'm changing how I play, but it's not confidence on the upside. It's just where I want to add and get out of it, right? So that's how things are changing. It's not, I don't have a shaken confidence in anything. And let me put this one other way, guys. So when I look at something like Netflix and I see it capitulating, for one thing, I don't sell capitulations. I buy during capitulations 100% of the time, right? 100% I buy these type of candles, not sell them. That being said, why would I want to sell right here, even though I think it's going to go to 200? It's the exact same reason I cut MVAX or scratched that trade at basically break even, because we took profits on it, then we stopped out slightly below entry. It's not because I am not confident on the upside. It's because if we do this sort of thing, I can wait till this reclaim. Why wait to this reclaim if I'm confident on the upside? Why not just buy down here? Because if I wait for the reclaim, I don't wrap my capital up in the sideways stuff, right? So it's not that I don't think the trade's going to go where I think it's going. It's that I don't think the trade is ready, and why would I throw money at a trade that's not ready to go, right? I would rather have it in stuff that's moving than stuff that's trading sideways. So that is the rationale for stuff like Netflix. Where did it go? Man. Oh, it's right above here. That's why. That's the rationale for stuff like Netflix. It's not that I don't think it's going to hit. It's that my rationale changed. I don't want to hold it past this relief bounce because I know it's probably going to flag in here. So I will heavy trim in here and I will buy the higher low. And that's how the calculus changes. I'm not worried about the trade, guys, and you shouldn't either. But if you're panicking or if you're charting a different way than me, I understand. But yeah, I'm not worried. You can do whatever is right for you. Okay. But this to me is not a bearish chart. And I don't know. Even if it came down here, I wouldn't cut. It's just not a big deal. Okay. So if this is too much of a drawdown for you, or you didn't buy leaps and you bought weeklies, or whatever's going through your head, I don't know. Everybody's different. But if this is too much of a drawdown for you and we broke this swing low, cut it. Cut it. I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do ahead of time. Okay. So if this isn't interesting for you as a potential play, then just cut it. Play something else. I will be playing this regardless. Okay. Let's look into some other stuff. Upstart's trading sideways. Meta's already doing the thing that I talked about. Palantir is genuinely annoying. This is the one that I actually do not like. I still have the same starter position in this, but I don't like it because I don't know how low the capitulation is going to go. I have a mental note in my head to cut on the next relief bounce, but we haven't had a relief bounce yet, so I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that, but I'm going to end up getting out of this where I started. I just haven't done it yet. So that starter position is pretty much dead to me now, but yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think news coming down to our entry. I think it's probably going to take another week or two to get down here, but we'll end up grabbing that again later. I haven't looked at Oxy in a while. That's kind of where I'm at on the swings that I cover for this. Not too worried. Not too worried. Yeah, here's what's probably going to happen the rest of the day, guys. My thought is we probably flag through here. We go boop, boop, and you're going to want to either... I don't think the knife catch is the play, but I do think the reclaim here is the play. I'm going to write it up just like this, and then I'm going to write a contingency in there saying that if we don't test this, then you got to wait for the breakout. And then as far as bear stuff, guys, there's not really a bear side yet. until we lose our swing low. And we haven't lost our swing low yet. So our swing low is down here, right here at 6430. I doubt we even test that though. It looks to me like we're gonna flag here, top, and go like that, kind of set up like that. That's what I'm looking to do. So that's what I'm gonna write. All right, guys, take care.